privilege now to introduce my colleague from the 5th Supervisorial District, Mike Antonovich.
Thank you, Zev. We also want to applaud Governor Schwarzenegger for his leadership in helping to preserve local government's ability to fund those vital programs for our communities. It's that type of leadership where local government and public safety and educational leaders across the state come together to tell Sacramento that they have been stone deaf as to getting this budget passed, getting it adopted on time, as the other 49 states have done, and as every city and county in the state of California have done. We need to have structural reform along with a state budget. 40 states have a part-time legislature. Many states have a 2-year budget. What is the value of a 2-year budget? Take education, for example. Teachers have to be notified in March if they're going to be hired in September. If there's not a state budget in place, they don't know who to hire, so they have to send all of these educators a notice that they may not be back in the fall. Today, we don't have a budget in August. Educators, many who could have gone back to the classroom, have found other types of work because they don't know if there's money for their schools. A 2-year budget would provide fiscal stability for every city, county, and school district in this state. 2-year budgets are responsible, we would not have the chaos that we have today. A part-time legislature would focus the legislature on those vital issues that are so important. If the state of California, just to show you, if they would raid the Prop 1A funds in public safety, this is what we did in the current budget. We hired additional 50 prosecutors. We hired an additional 615 sheriff deputies for that department to be involved with gang suppression, jail security, staff lab for the new state-of-the-art crime lab. And we provided funding, $250 million to buy 3,300 new jail beds to deal with the overcrowding in our county jails. And the probation department had $70 million more to hire over 700 new probation, including the expansion of the disarm program, which confiscates guns from gangbangers who are on parole. These are programs that could be gutted if the state of California would raid the Prop 1A funds. It's important and vital that we all stand together as one unit to help the governor in Sacramento to stand up to the vested interests to ensure that public safety, education, and vital services will be protected by the local governments in our state. Now I'd like to introduce to you Chief Knabe.